I don't know, maybe PlayStation wanted that to happen originally, but, you know. A lot of others call it the X button. Let's see, oh boy. Now this one is always, no matter what version you play, it can feel a little, you know. But I'm trying to get as many lumps as I can, so I'm wanting to fall off here, dude. There we go. So you start over, so. Yeah, it doesn't matter which version you play of this. It's going to be really hard sometimes. I won't try to do it too much, ladies and gentlemen. I want to, you know, I want to get as many as I can, basically. So I can get through to the next areas. Okay, screw that one. You know. I don't have to get them all. I just need to get enough, basically. Just helps to get these. But there's plenty in this level, so, well, you know, 35, but... There we go. I think I may have only beaten this game, like, gotten all the lums and stuff once. Either once or twice. In this version. Let's see. But, you know, I'm still gonna try to get as many as I can. Okay. Go up here, up here, up here. There we go. Alright, off we go, Sam. But anyway. At first, like, when I was a kid, I used to think that, we did rent it. I remember me and my family rented this when me and my brother were kids. It just took a while before we actually bought it. And we bought it used. Anyway, so yeah, like I used to think that Sam was a villain. Like the way he sounded, like, or not the best of friend or something, like, but you know, it's kind of that situation where, look at that, I only missed that one lum. That one lum I missed.
Rayman, so long. Come and see me again if you can.
I promise I will.
I will miss you, my friend.
Me too. No time to lose.
Let's see. Easier. But, anyway. I don't know why I was silent for that. Yeah, so anyway. Yes, save. We now have A96. So we're already, like, getting semi-close. And this one has 45 in it, so, you know. 45 available. Oh, cutscene. But yeah, this one and the PS2 version have, meanwhile, no, they both have, voice acting. Like actual voice acting and not just mumbles. In Razorbeard's private quarters, or whatever that said.
You'll pay for that, soldier.
You'll pay for that, soldier.
Who dares disturb me?
Your poor boys. He has made it to the swamp.
What? You incompetent imbecile! Send the warship and destroy him. He mustn't get his grubby hands on the four masks.
So in this version, he eats a red lum. In the other versions, he eats a yellow lum, and it like minuses a you know, like he kills a lum basically. So See, I think there's like more to this level. There was something before this, unless I'm wrong. But I know there's more to it in some part of the other versions. And you can see the path down here where, I don't know if that was completely intentional, but you can see the path down here where this thing's gonna go. I haven't really been hit yet, have I? I mean, I've died, but I haven't been, like, hit. I guess we'll just have to... I mean, most likely I'm going to be hit at some point in this game. Not going to try to go for a no-hit run. Let's see. Like that. Sometimes the limbs can be a little hard to find. I mean, right now they're generally easy, but this is only like the, what, the 3rd or 4th level. Whoa. Are you sure I didn't leave anything behind? No, I didn't. Or if I did, it was off in the distance somewhere. Ow. Oh, well, there's the first time I've been hit. Officially. Or, you know, like, not died. You can kill these either guys or gals. They almost look like gals, but who knows. I am the witch of the... something. Okay, oh, there's a thing. There we go. Okay, what's down here? Do I need to... Let me try checking real quick. Well, that didn't help out too much. Screw it. Whoa. Whoa, okay, well, this is my way to check, and obviously there's nothing here. Oh. Anyway, Rayman could only watch as he slowly goes to his death. No. Let me check around here. I didn't actually check. Oh, and today, as of this recording, today, I have on my regular Danny Vaness channel, I have released the final trailer for the Dang It Show finale, for Dang It Show Main Boss Guy's Revenge. I really wanted to show off that we were actually working on it, and what's going to be in the movie, or may possibly not be in the movie, who knows. Ah, shoot. At least I got a green lum. Kind of puts you right there, but again, at least it's not drug out and, you know. Yeah, there's like a certain, maybe in this level, or the previous one, I don't remember. There's like a certain part that drags, like a good example I like to use. There's a certain part where you have to use you have to get past these like tornadoes, you have to ride these tornado things. And, you have to like ride these tornado things, okay? And it drags on so long, and if you screw up, you have to basically start over. And it drags on for so long because the tornado things are so slow that it's ridiculous. Basically, it's something that thankfully is not in this version. I might be overemphasizing a little bit on it, but not too much. It still drags on. Like, I dread getting to those moments. And like I said, this game, thankfully, does not have that. It is absent of that. Let's see. Let's see here. But yeah, I remember at one point I actually, like, more recently I got the DS, or yeah, Rayman DS, Rayman 2 N64 portable version. And I was like, you know what, this one, I might like it better than the N64, or better than the N64 or the 3DS version with, you know, Dreamcast. So, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try, or I'm going to get it. buy it, and I realize, like I bought it on eBay, I buy it and I play it again, I'm like, oh no, I can't hardly play this. I can't hardly play this now. Like at the time, it was pretty cool because it was like the only way for me to be able to play. I think this, when I first got it, it was the only way, at the time, it was the only way for me to play Rayman 2 on the go. That was the actual, more like this one, not the Game Boy Color version. Which I haven't played yet, but, you know, I can't really criticize it right now. So yeah, I got that. But when I got it more recently, I was like, well, this isn't as good anymore, because I have a better alternative. And then I realized even the 3DS version is slightly better. At least the controls are better. And while I can defend games like Super Mario 64 DS being better than the N64 version because of the updates they did, and despite the controls being on the D-pad or being set for the D-pad, and like people say that was just a big turn off and everything, and I completely disagree. The point I'm trying to get at is I was trying to defend the Rayman DS, and I realized, oh, okay, I can't defend it as much anymore. So, yeah. Unfortunately, to me, it's not bad. It's not terrible. If you truly want to play the N64 version on the go, that's your best option. But as of right now, but if you want the N64 version in general, get it on the N64. But if you want the best one, in my opinion, if you want my opinion, my advice, if you were asked me like which version should I get, I would say this version. If you have access to it. And thankfully, if you have either a PSP or a Vita, you can play it. It's one of those games that they actually allowed the Vita to play. You know, where it makes all kinds of sense that the original Crashes and the original Spyros are not available here in North America to play on the Vita. Of course, I've already ranted about that enough. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, playing. I'll be sure I didn't miss something. I heard a cage. I probably won't be getting all the cages either, ladies and gentlemen, but you know, I'll try to, again, like the other ones, I'll try to get as many as I can. What's kind of weird is that this version's music is different from the N64 and maybe the Dreamcast, like you know, again. Oh, there's another cage. Let's say aim at that Rayman. But yeah. Words. But I'm trying. Oh, I actually got them all this time. But for some reason, music's slightly different. Like, it's the same tune and everything, but the music is different in this one, somewhat. But I think it sounds better because of the because PlayStation was better with that stuff. While the N64 was technically more powerful, this one had you know, like you what am I trying to think of? This one had better music because of the audio for the PlayStation stuff. Now, there is bonus rounds in this one. I think this is also in the N64. Yeah, it is also in the N64 version. But at least this is the only bonus thing. It's completely optional. I mean, well, if you want to 100% complete this game, it's required. But if you just want to get through it, this is optional. By the way, how did they get away with having a naked like creature on an E-rate in a children's game? I mean, yeah, she's not as detailed. She's not like, she could honestly be wearing clothes, and it just doesn't look. She just had like skin-colored clothing and stuff. I used to think that this was an actual race, and that you had to beat her, and I could never win it. But then I realized years later, oh, this is, you just have to follow her, and that's why there's a time limit at the bottom. You got to be sure that you you do this in time. That's what makes it a bonus challenge. And not just a straight level that's just shorter. But yeah. So anyway, I think I've pretty much said enough of what I mean by I like this version better than the other versions. Give my reasons. Again, if you like the other versions more than this, that's fine. If you ask me, I'd say this one is the best version. Because of the lack of stuff. Like, and you can't say it's nostalgia that I have for the Super Mario 64 DS over the DS version, or over the actual N64 version, because I've actually played the N64 version before Super Mario, you know, 64 DS. So you can't say it's nostalgia, because it's still a little later on whenever I actually played the DS version. So, of Mario 64. So not everything is nostalgia. It's, you know, 201. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. It's almost like how he was acting there for a second. I might do one more level. We'll have to see. I need to see which one it is before I get started on it, because we're almost at that hour mark on here. Let's see. This level, even in this version, kind of drags on. So, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to save it here, and we'll play it next time. We'll do it in the next part, I should say. But until then, like these videos if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and you'll hear me next time.